How's it going, man? You got 5 minutes to kill for a quick interview?
What is that?
I'm doing 5-minute interviews with random people.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Cool.
All right. Are you cool if I record it?
No.
No? I could just leave the camera down.
Yeah, what kind of interview?
I like to talk to people about a belief in their head that they really think is true, and then I just ask questions to uncover how the belief was formed and what are the factors and how the method you use to conclude is true. And some of the typical topics are I saw ghosts, I believe in karma, I read my horoscope every day and I think it's true, or I believe in a God, I believe prayer works, stuff like that. But usually the more interesting interviews are the ones that kind of inform you on a daily basis.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, you want to just keep the camera down, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. Well, my name is Eddie.
Okay, I'm Shan.
Sean?
Yeah.
S-H-A-W-N?
Yeah.
Okay.
S-H-A-N.
W-N?
N.
Sean.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Cool. Is there a particular belief that you hold in your mind that pretty certain is true? Do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, it's like a belief.
Uh-huh.
Oh, not really. I'm not religious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there something in your mind that you are very confident in, a belief? Doesn't necessarily have to be religious. It could be. I talked to a guy about he believes in aliens. I talked to another guy about.
Yeah, I don't believe
Yeah.
like that stuff.
Uh-huh. What would you say is a belief that you it affects who you are and informs you on a daily basis, and if without it you would actually your behavior would change?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you can think of?
Not really. That's
No?
why.
Would you say you're not confident in it that in any of your beliefs, or something you're very confident in?
I don't believe that much. God, I don't believe that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about
I believe a little bit karma. I can believe karma.
a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the one belief you think that is something that you can actually feel more confident than most everything else, or?
Yeah, I guess because I'm Buddhist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, let's talk about karma. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I want to get a sense of how confident you are in this belief, and I use this scale. 0% is I have no confidence in the belief, and I have all questions. And 100% is all confidence, no questions that it is real. Where would you say you fall on that scale?
About what? About the religion?
About the karma.
Karma?
That is it's an actual thing. It's happening.
Yeah.
What would you say? How confident you
90%?
are? 90? Okay. 90%. All right. And what is the how did this belief form? When did you begin to start believing, and why?
Because we learn from the teenager. We study Buddhism. Maybe that's why. Sometimes I think like why people are poor, why people are rich,
Okay.
why people have good life, some people have messed up.
Okay.
Okay.
When it comes to karma, is it something that, what's the mechanism? Is it something that's outside, that's governing who is rich and poor, or is it something that you can control yourself, or like how does it work?
I think yeah. You can control yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. About your thinking, can change your thinking or something like that.
Okay. So what would you say is your definition of karma? What is, if someone had no clue?
Karma. If you do good,
Mhm.
you get good things. If you do bad, you get bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not only for this, I mean, this life, we
Mhm.
believe like a past life after death,
Mhm.
we believe like a reborn again, something like that.
Okay. Is it possible for someone to do bad things and still have a good life?
Right now, on this, it's like this life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Is there
one day it's gonna be back to him. I guess.
to
It's
Buddha?
coming back to him.
Oh,
If you do
the
bad,
person.
yeah.
Okay. Is there like a time limit, or is it like a very, very long time and might come back to them?
It's like there's no time limit. Yeah, I know it's coming back. If you do good things,
Mm-hmm.
you can get good things this life or next life. That's why we learn.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. I think there's no time limit.
Okay.
Anytime it can happen. Coming back to you.
So let's say that you're walking down the trail and unfortunately a biker's coming around the corner and he hits you and you like break your arm.
Mhm.
How would you interpret that? What would be the explanation for that?
It's like accident, right?
An accident?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
So
accident.
would you attribute it to karma, or would that be something where karma wasn't involved?
Yeah, I think like it's karma.
Okay. So even though it's an accident, it's still karma working?
Yeah.
Okay. And how would you view, what would that mean for you if you got hurt? Would that mean, what was that, how would you interpret that as far as the reason why?
The reason, yeah, I believe it's karma. Something happened to me.
So you would say that you did something for that to happen?
Yeah.
Maybe not this life, but
Maybe
past
before,
life?
maybe yeah.
Is it possible for something to happen but karma isn't involved? Or do you think karma is always involved?
I think it's yeah. I guess yeah. It's involved like not everything is not karma. It's like you can change if you do good things this life or something like that. Right now, if you do good things, karma is gonna affect you like you can change.
Okay. What would be an example of something that karma wasn't involved with?
Wasn't involved. No, I can't think like that. I think it's karma involved, but yeah, karma involved. But I mean, if you do more good right now in this life or the present, but you can change how the bad karma affect to you.
Mm-hmm.
You can change. It's like it's not.
Do you think it's possible that karma doesn't work the way you think it does? And it might work a different way?
No. How
Okay.
many?
Do you have a way of finding out if it is working the way you think it is? So
Yeah.
an example would be like if you were wrong,
Uh-huh.
how would you go about discovering it?
If I were wrong,
Yeah.
I think sometimes why it's happened, then I realize that I'm wrong or right.
How would you determine whether you're wrong or right about it? Like what are you looking for to identify that karma is happening, and what were you looking for that karma isn't happening? Like how would you figure that out?
Yeah, if I have problem, I don't think about that karma thing happen.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't think like that. If something bad happened to me, I
Mhm.
don't think, oh, it's for karma. I forget. I don't think like that. I mean, I don't think thoroughly.
I'm not sure if I'm following. Can you say that again?
If something bad happened to me,
Mhm.
I just immediately I don't judge. Oh, it's from the karma. I don't
Okay.
think like that.
Oh, okay.
It's like we are normal. But if you ask the question like that, I
Uh-huh.
think about maybe it's karma.
Okay.
I don't believe.
So
Thoroughly.
if there are things that karma isn't involved with, and then there are things that karma is involved with, how can you tell which daily things that happen fall into which category? How do you identify something that karma isn't involved with?
Yeah, it's like that. If you win the big lottery,
Uh-huh.
it's like a big lottery. Oh, it's see other people didn't win.
See other people what?
Other people didn't win the lottery. If I win the
Oh.
million, you think, oh, why this guy didn't win? Then I think, oh, maybe it's karma, because past life or something, someday I did good thing. That's why I won the lottery this time, something like that.
Okay. So the person that won the lottery,
Mhm.
that would be good karma.
Yeah,
And then everyone else who didn't win would be bad karma.
it's not bad.
Or it's not
Something I did like a very good thing, like a
Okay.
past time, like
Okay.
better, more than them.
How would you know if it was just chance that they won the lottery and not karma? How would you figure that out? How did you determine that karma was involved and it wasn't just chance or an accident?
Yeah, that's what I learned. That's what I believe. Yes.
Would you say that you don't necessarily have a way of figuring out that it's not working?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why every time I don't think, oh, it's happened to the karma.
Mhm.
Something special happened, like in the million or something. Oh,
Yeah.
it's good.
If you recognize that you don't have a way of determining it, that it isn't working or isn't involved, is it possible that it isn't involved at all and you just don't have a way of identifying it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to describe it. I think, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to identify, I guess.
If if we can't distinguish if it's working or if it's not working, or if it's involved or not involved, do you think that 90% confidence is the most accurate spot to be?
90%, because I told 90%, I believe.
Yeah. So
Because I learned. I teach. They taught me like that.
Oh, they taught you when you were younger?
Yeah, when we were
Okay.
over there.
Were you ever taught something when you were young that later on you figured out wasn't true?
Yeah, you can't find it's true or not. I just check, but 100% you can't tell because God says, "Oh, they create you," but how you figure it out?
Would you say that the reason you came to the belief was largely to do with how you were raised?
Yeah.
Okay. If the way you were raised is the main reason how the belief formed,
Yeah.
and you could have been raised a different way to believe something else, what does that say about the truth of the belief? If it's just depends on what you were raised with.
It's hard to find. Nobody knows what's the truth, I guess, because they believe Christian. They believe God created the world, but something is it's hard to believe.
When you think about all the things that we just talked about and how we can recognize and how we may not have the tools to recognize it, are you still 90% confident that it's true?
90%. I believe 90%.
You believe?
Yeah.
What would you accept as something that would make you less confident? Like what would you accept that would make you 80% or 70% confident? What would make you drop?
Make me drop because I compare, with other religion and karma.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Do you
I
think?
compare. I know other religion, I don't know that much, but basic thing. I compare with the karma. It's a little bit better than this thing is. Yeah, it's worked like that. These things I can't believe how they create the animal for our food, but when they kill the animal, they have pain and everything. Something like that.
Do you think that the other religions that make claims that just don't have any proof, does that make you more confident that karma is okay?
Yeah.
If we were to, let's say a year from now, discover that all the religions were wrong, would that mean that karma is real?
No.
Okay. How and on the flip side, if let's say we discovered that karma wasn't something that's working, would that make religion true? Or
what do you mean religion? What?
so if we were maybe to discover that karma wasn't correct, would that make some other belief correct?
No. I need proof. Which
Okay.
one is the
Okay.
No proof. They say somebody
Right.
say.
So when you talk about your 90% confidence, it was the way you were raised, and it's because other religions, don't make sense to you.
Yeah.
And maybe now, do you recognize that even if the religions were proven wrong, how does that translate to making karma any more likely? You know what I mean? So if one was wrong, or the religion was wrong, and you recognize that doesn't make karma true necessarily, what does
karma
make?
is Buddha teach us the karma thing, because we believe Buddha some lot of things Buddha's, it's like according to the other religion, it's like truth.
Yeah.
For me, that's why I believe the karma thing, because Buddha say
Okay.
It's coming like a circle, coming behind you.
So let's say there's someone here next to us and they believe Christianity was true. And they said that they don't necessarily buy karma, they don't see something working, and because karma isn't convincing to them, that makes them more confident in Christianity. How could we figure out between the two of you which one is more accurate or correct? How do we determine which one was actually more likely?
Yeah, nobody knows, because I'm talking about according to my knowledge. Because whatever I learn, whatever I got from the Buddha, and other people, he's talking according to their knowledge, whatever he or she learned from the Christian.
Okay.
Or something.
So if it's just kind of dependent on how you were raised, and there's not a way to find the truth of which one is working, which one's, accurate or not accurate.
No. Yeah.
How can you be so confident? How can you be 90% confident that yours is correct?
Property?
Yeah.
Okay, 90, not maybe 80%.
80%?
Yeah, maybe. I can go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but.
All right. Well, thanks for the talk, man.
All right. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I believe me.